what year is this? Do you know?
1908.
1908, the Hart-Parr?
1908 Hart-Parr.
Wow.
This is the oldest tractor in Alberta, as far as
Really?
Yes.
The oldest of all of them?
All
The oldest
yes.
tractor.
As far as we know, it is. Yeah.
That's actually, I didn't even know that. That's nice. Okay. It's got some pretty interesting technology. I guess it's oil cooled,
Yes.
which is pretty it doesn't seem all that effective from a modern standpoint, but I guess it does work. At the time,
You didn't have to drain it in the winter.
It was the way it was done anyway. Yeah, and there's how much oil again?
200 gallons.
200 gallons. So you have
So in that range.
literally 4 barrels of oil in there at any given time. So where is all the oil in here basically right now?
No, well, there's a lot in the
How much
crankcase.
is there? There's no reservoir or anything. It's just kind of it's all in here.
Well, the crankcase is filled. I don't know. It's probably got 6 inches of oil in it, maybe. Oh no, that's crankcase oil. That's not cooling oil. Sorry, my
Oh,
mistake.
it's not all the same.
No. Oh no. The crankcase oil and cooling oil are different.
Okay. But yeah, so
Cooling oil would run
it's-
there's jackets around the cylinders that would have cooling oil in them. I don't know if there's actually cooling oil in the crankcase here or not. That's right. There might not be, because there's an oiler up on the top.
I would have thought all of it. So you're saying the oil that cools it is essentially used like coolant in a modern engine.
right.
It's literally circulated in jackets
Right.
and things in
Yeah.
there. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's got this massive differential, which it doesn't. I mean, by any normal person looking at this may not, or modern person looking at this wouldn't realize this giant thing is a differential.
No, it's totally enclosed.
It is, yeah. It's got this. But this is technically the ring gear, right?
Right.
Like that's driving. By this gear up here is driving this. That small gear right up here.
Yeah, that would be the
must
thing,
be running off of the crank
That's right. That runs off
of
the
the engine.
crankshaft.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. And so all of this, this is a flywheel here, but this is running like accessory. I guess this
That's
runs
the
the oil
governor.
pump as well, or it seems to be attached to that oil pump, right?
Yeah, but that's the governor. So the belt runs both the governor and the oil pump,
And this
and,
is
and it runs the generator.
the spark
Or
or whatever it is. Is
Low
that
tension magneto.
a magneto?
Would be the real old-fashioned term for it. It's a low tension magneto.
So you'd sit up here. This is there's a bit of steering slop, you might say, but it's run. Obviously, it's I don't know what do you call the steering? It's like chain drive, something or other. It's basically got just shaft.
I'm going to call it, chain and barrel is I
Yeah,
think what they actually referred to it as is chain and barrel. But
Just
I don't know if that's the real
winds the chain up
term or not.
on one side or the other, and it's even got springs. This is steering damping,
Yes.
basically right here.
That's right. So if you
really-
run over a great big rock, it doesn't rip your arm off.
Yeah. That's the steering linkage. This connects to that steering wheel. Is it called a steering wheel? No.
Yes.
This is their the patented. This is the Hart-Parr planetary gears.
Yeah.
Is that right? So that's gear reduction for. So you have 2 speeds.
Between
Is that
forward and reverse.
okay?
So there's 1 speed forward and 1 reverse. It depends on which set of clutches you lock up.
Right. What's this one again? What is this?
It's an international mogul.
Okay.
This one's a little newer, from 1911.
That's quite new.
Yes,
It's modern.
that's right.
That's only 105 years old now.
Give or take.
It looks like it's in pretty good shape for being 100 years old, though. Right?
It's in extremely good shape. Yes. They don't wear out much.
And this one runs. Like
yeah, well,
it's
both run.
been, this is your tractor. That
Right.
you, well, maybe not
Well,
yours
No, it's not mine, but
personally, but
I look after it.
yeah. And it
This one's water cooled though.
yes, yeah, so this is a big radiator.
It has
in
this,
here.
the rather interesting radiator that we can see run later on, but
Yeah, so the water actually flows down this, right?
it flows down those screens and lands in a tank. And as it flows down the screen, it cools. Some of it evaporates, of course, but
That seems like a pretty effective way to cool the water, in my opinion. It's
well,
open.
it's
like-
very low maintenance.
There-
There's
yeah.
a water pump. That's it.
I guess the difference would be in modern cars, since it's sealed. It's a literally airtight system. It can be higher temperature than boiling,
Right.
right?
Right. Although
So-
this one I don't think would ever even get close to boiling.
No, it doesn't run that hot.
No. I've certainly never had it that hot. I've never had it so hot that I couldn't put my hand in it. So
Oh wow. Okay. Well, that's definitely not boiling then. But yeah, very interesting. I guess we'll make these run, and we're gonna go. We're gonna go on a cruise here. We're gonna do some skids and
yeah,
drifts and
yes, drifting. Oh yeah,
do a drag race or two.
maybe. So most important thing with these engines is to have the spark retarded enough so that if it does fire, it at least fires going forward. Because if you have the spark advanced and it fires, it'll go backwards.
That'd be bad.
That's bad. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's not horribly bad, but you can. It's not so bad with these big engines because they don't go backwards very fast.
Right.
But if you're trying to hand crank a car or something like
Right,
that,
yeah.
and it goes backwards,
Whim.
oh yeah, that crank comes around back and takes your chin out really fast.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing to do. Is I'm going to retard the spark. And this has two sets of contacts, one for each of the cylinders. So we'll retard them all the way back. And the next thing to do is to open the decompression valves so that it's actually possible to pull it over.
Okay.
Because otherwise you can't, even though the compression is not very high, it's higher than I could pull. So to do that, you got to climb all the way up top here. There's a couple of valves up here. That one there, just open it up all the way. And there's another one on the far side, open it up all the way. So those are just pipes right into the cylinder.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy about it. They just open up right into the cylinder. But at least you can turn it over. And it still has enough compression to run. It doesn't run very well, but it does at least run.
Okay. Now what?
Next thing, you're on gas. That's the carburetor float bowls underneath there. There's two carbs in this engine. And they'll just fill up with gas. You're going to pour some priming gas right into the cylinders. And you do that up on these cups here. And the correct amount to put in is just some.
Okay.
And make sure it's in neutral. Turn on the ignition. And then we see what happens. Nope, I think I just ended up burning up all the primer gas and that was it. So,
All right. You want me to pull this thing?
well,
That's
yeah,
hard to move.
pull away.
That's as far as you're going?
No, I thought if you wanted to try and start it yourself, you could do that.
I don't know. It's kind of scary.
Well, the scariest part was what you did.
I guess, yeah.
The rest of it's pretty minor.